Tell everybody what happened.
It was a bad scene. The other night.
The girl overdid it and she's tired, so she's still come up here and she's braving through. But, so you're using the magic eraser.
Well, and I can't tell. The other night, I had just put the glue paint on these. And it came that downpour. If you're on Instagram, you saw I was out here working in a deluge.
You got trapped up here.
I got trapped. And the rain was blowing so hard it blew water onto the newly glued windows. And the glue that I had just put on the outside was still wet and it just got everywhere. And so I was like frantically trying to wipe off the glue, wipe off the glue, wipe off the glue. And it left this film. And so far I've tried everything. I've tried vinegar, I've tried mineral spirits.
Oh, no.
And the only thing that really seems to be working is just kind of pressing really hard and rolling like it's glue on my hand in elementary school. But I don't have time to do that.
That magic eraser looks good. I don't know if it's...
The vinegar also looks good, but I saw somebody...
When it dried, it clouded back up.
I saw somebody online who was talking about other glass, like cloudy glass, and they were saying, try magic eraser on this cloudy glass. So I thought, we'll give it a shot and see what happens.
We'll report back to you guys.
You want to hear a really terrible noise?
Sure. That's gonna get all the... Better stop. Stop! You're gonna have all the dogs screaming. We do have one dog that likes our kitten content.
Yes.
What's his name?
Sherman.
Is it? Oh, was that Sherman?
It's Sherman.
Oh, I thought it was.
You know it was Sherman?
I didn't know. I thought somebody else sent that in.
It's Chief.
Oh, well, you said Chief.
Well,
Don't know him as
Look,
Chief.
I think it worked.
It looks like it's kind of working.
Oh, it is definitely working. I can see the outline.
Mm-hmm.
So to the random Facebook,
Hey, Sherman. Sherman.
The random Facebook person who I just happened to see that the other day. Thank you, because I was like, well, this window's ruined.
What
Great.
won't it erase? Magic eraser.
Nothing. It's magic.
It's magic.
It's literally right here in the title. It's magic.
Ah, okay.
Duh.
Duh. John, what you got? Looks like an upper sash.
Upper sash, it sure is. I think this is the upper sash for the jib doors. Nope, this is the upper sash for the box head windows.
Thing of beauty. There's Daddy Cat. Look familiar? Doesn't he look just like all of the kittens? We feed him once or twice every day. So he's a porch cat, I guess. Wake up. This is how we start our mornings.
Is there an alarm clock?
What? It's our alarm clock?
Our alarm clock.
Yeah. Actually, our alarm clock goes off about 6 a.m. And then we feed these crazy creatures. And they go back to sleep for a little while. And then we get this alarm. And then you have to get up. She's back at it.
Yeah.
Not dead yet, right?
Not dead yet.
No.
So, actually, I'm 3 antibiotics in, and I swear I can already feel like
Really?
less pressure.
So you
in
think
my
you have a
head.
sinus infection?
I think, well, you can have a sinus infection that's either viral or bacterial. They assume, oh, there's Nova.
Hey, Nova.
Hey, Nova.
Nova says, I got some kisses to make you feel better.
They assumed that my sinus infection was viral. I assumed, and we're not going to talk about the reasons why I assumed this, okay? That it was bacterial. And
Gotcha. There's got an itch. Got an itch.
Itchy tail.
So that will do the antibiotics ought to do
will
it.
knock out the bacterial infection. So
Alright.
I already feel. I mean, I still feel like death, but like less immediacy in the being deceased than.
Yeah. What do you think about that? It smells
Don't drink
funny.
that Pepsi anymore.
It smells funny.
Than even yesterday. So if I could just get some sleep.
Yeah.
Because every time
We're
I
gonna
lay
get
down
you
to
some
go to
cough
sleep-
medicine today, though.
Yes, we absolutely are.
Okay. We'll go
Okay.
see what else is going on.
Well, we have to tell them about Audrey and that I'm also emotionally quite ill.
Oh, yeah.
That's probably the worst today.
Yeah.
I'm emotionally ill.
Yes. So tell them. So our niece Audrey.
My baby niece, for those of you who used to listen to the podcast, Audrey, who is 13, who is now 18,
Not quite.
graduates from high school tomorrow. And she's as close as we've got to a daughter. And so we have been like planning this trip to go home for her birthday. Well, no, for her graduation and for Mother's Day for like months now. But the whole family, Audrey, her parents, and my dad, Papa Restoration, are leaving for Disney World the day after graduation. So obviously, if I have something contagious, I don't want to go give that to people who are about to go to Disney World for 10 days for a graduation trip. So we're not going.
But we're going to Disney World.
We are? No, we're not.
We need to.
We never need to go to Disney
I
World.
always need to go.
Our friends Jason and Vanessa would disagree with us. It would disagree with me, but I am not a Disney
Jason and Vanessa, can I go to Disney World with you?
person. But anyway,
I promise I'll be fun.
so I am very sad today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But my dad especially cannot be around a sick person with an upper respiratory illness. I'll tell him that story here in a minute, why David cannot be around
Yes.
people with upper respiratory sick.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna
Okay,
go
go
film
watch
them,
them.
and then we'll
Work it,
catch
guys.
that story afterwards.
Okay.
Okay. Goodbye. And all these people working today. Got John up there. We got Christy. Is that right, Christy?
Yep.
Got Eddie and Eddie. One of them we call Big Eddie and the other one Little Eddie. Y'all figure out which is which. And what are you guys working on today?
I'm gonna finish my handrail. Probably
I s-
set up and make molds.
I saw your caps. They look great.
I got three pieces of mold. I need a few more.
Oh, yeah?
Set out, but,
Yeah.
no, I think I start working on something else soon.
Cool.
Think about getting on that floor in there.
Yeah, floors could use some work, or some work. They need a lot of
In
work.
a minute, we'll go over that.
What's that?
I mean, it needs more primer.
You need more primer. Okay, I'm about to run out. I'll go get you some more.
You see how
I saw. Looks good, man. Looks real good.
it shows every other spot.
I think it looks good.
Yeah, it does. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I got a real good nail on it.
So we got to go to the hardware store.
Imagine that.
I know.
For the first time today?
Yeah. Well, he's already gone through 5 gallons of primer, so we got to go
Well,
get
he's
5
primed
more.
a ton.
I know.
Hey, we need to make sure we tell him I want him to go ahead and prime that second story, even though that's already primed. I think it needs another treatment. 'cause
Well,
it's
he
been
wanted
left.
to, and I told him it's prime.
No, I want it primed. I want it primed.
All right.
So, should I tell them about Papa Restoration and that it's a miracle that we still have a
Yeah,
Papa
let's
Restoration?
tell them the story.
And why we do not go around Papa Restoration when we have a lung thing.
Yeah.
So, of course, Papa Restoration, you all know, well, you probably know if you've been here more than a minute, he has his master's in philosophy and theology. I always like to brag on him because it was a really hard master's to get. It was a 4-year master's. And was a minister for 50 years. So this has a purpose, I promise.
I'm not sure where you're going
Well,
with it, but go ahead.
super clean living is where I'm going with
okay.
this, right? Super clean living. So no factory work, no cigarette smoking, no being exposed to anything like remodeling.
I have super clean living, and I'm just a dummy.
I'm not a dummy. That's not nice. Don't say that
Don't
about
say that
you.
about you.
That's not nice at all.
All right, go ahead.
A negative self-talk is not allowed around here. Anyway, one of his very best friends in the world is a cardiologist. And one Sunday morning, Dad finished his sermon. Dawn came through the line and looked at Dad and said, "Hey, you don't look great. You look really tired. I got this fancy new machine at the office I would love to play with, and I haven't gotten to use it yet." It was right when that new 3D imaging came out for a heart test, where they could hook you up and see your heart functioning. It was brand new, very really expensive machine. He was like, "Hey, come be my guinea pig, and we'll check it, just make sure everything's okay with your heart." So that was Sunday. Dad went Monday to get his fancy heart test done, right? And what's crazy is they almost didn't finish doing the test because they were having a really hard time getting the IV in. My father refuses to drink water and is habitually dehydrated. And so Dad almost said stop because they were like having to really work to get that IV in. But they did. They went ahead and did it that afternoon. They were like, your heart's great. 0 blockages. You're healthy as an ox. Go on home. But anytime a test like that is done, as those of you in the medical profession know, the films have to go to the radiologist. Like, that's just protocol. You do a scan, the films have to go to a radiologist, even if the scan is just for your pal, for funsies. So that was Monday. Wednesday, Mom and I are at the shoe carnival because I needed some Converse. That's the only place in town we could get them. And Mom was not in the store with me because the shoe carnival makes her nervous. She doesn't like it. It gives her an anxiety attack. And so
Too much carnival.
Too much carnival, not enough shoe, I guess. I am leaving, I'm walking out of the shoe carnival, and I can remember her like it was yesterday, her running through the parking lot at me saying, Lane, you've got to come, there's something, they found something on your dad's lung. And my brain is just like not computing because I didn't know the scans had to even go to the radiologist. And I was like, who found something on Dad's lung? Anyway, when the radiologist ran the scans, sure enough, on his left lung, they found adenocarcinoma. And so thankfully, and I know this is unfair, American medical system, because my father's best friend is a cardiologist, that the scan was on Monday. We found out on Wednesday there was a spot. Friday he went for a biopsy. I had convinced myself it was nothing because as a child my father had repeated cases of double pneumonia. Like he almost died several times from pneumonia. And so I convinced myself it was like scar tissue from his early childhood pneumonia. And the cardiologist's wife, who is a dear friend of mine, pulled me outside during the biopsy and said, it's cancer, you need to be prepared. And I know, now looking back, I know what she was telling me, which was the radiologist has told me it's cancer, but the radiologist can't diagnose. She was like, look at me. You need it. It's cancer. You need to be prepared. And I'm trying to like make the excuse to her, like, no. Well, sure enough, it's cancer. That was Friday. Monday, he had a PET scan. And Wednesday, he had his left lung removed. So within 7 days, we went from everything is fine and dandy to your father has lung cancer. And that was 18 years ago. So he did the surgery where they removed most of his left lung. He has a little lobe at the top. We went through 18 rounds of chemotherapy, which was horrible. And then, of course, all the scans and follow-up after that. But that was 18 years ago. And one of the things I remember, I was in banking at the time, and one of my coworkers came up to me and said, I just want you to know my uncle had this. Because, of course, when we found out it was like lung cancer, like this is a death sentence. It's lung cancer. Everybody hears that and thinks immediately. And she came up to me and she said, I just want you to know my uncle had this same exact same thing 15 years ago, and he's great. He's wonderful. And I remember just like clinging to that, people can live through it. It can be okay. And so, yeah, he's 18 years out from lung cancer.
Unbelievable.
And so we do not go around him, though, because he only has one whole functioning lung and has been left with some asthma as a result of only having a little bit of a lobe of a left lung and one functioning lung. We do not mess with respiratory illnesses around Papa Restoration. Like when COVID hit,
Didn't see him for
we didn't see him.
years.
He was in the house. We were like, stay in the house. You cannot get this disease. So anyway, that's why we cannot go back for my niece's graduation.
Boo.
Boo.
There you go.
I got a thing.
Yeah.
And we're going to go for a drive. This is really exciting. I haven't been able to go out. Look it.
Yeah.
Look it.
Tell them what it is.
It's the Williamsburg Collection Historic Paint Colors paint deck.
I don't know that there are more in that than there were at the
I don't know that there are either.
They seem like they're less.
Maybe not.
The plan was that you would get all of the historic colors in the
know.
Benjamin Moore branding.
Well, these
But
are the ones
I
just from
feel like-
Williamsburg,
Oh,
which are the appropriate
I see.
period colors
I see.
for our
Or maybe there's more
home
in that.
house home.
Yeah.
Look at it.
Look at all the pretty colors. Everyone point to your favorite color. Blues.
I know you're gonna go blue always.
Always, but yeah, we've decided we're going gold.
Yeah, we're definitely going gold.
Which one is it? That one?
I don't know. I don't see Marblehead gold in here.
Oh, see, you didn't even have the one.
I just haven't looked at all of them yet.
What about here? Is it in there?
Damask yellow.
What's that?
Damask gold, governor's gold.
That's pretty.
Huh.
So I think we're doing gold for the parlor.
Yeah, we are. Very excited.
Yeah. All right.
All it took was one. I saw Monticello,
Yeah.
the dining room at
I
Monticello.
got to put a picture of Monticello in the video. So
Which I was salty about the dining room at Monticello because for years it was this incredible, like, aquamarine color. You have to find the before and after pictures, and I was real mad when they changed it, but then they changed it back to its original chrome yellow. Now, chrome yellow is too much. I can't do chrome yellow.
Very crayon.
It's well, we'll show chrome yellow. I can't do chrome yellow, but that and then watching that one episode of Miss Austen where I saw the gold walls, I was like, yes, that is what we're doing.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay, now we're gonna go pick up some lunch.
We are? I thought we were going to the hardware store.
Both.
Okay, but I can't go in and eat lunch anywhere.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Look, she's out.
No.
She's out. She's at the Mexican place.
No.
Yes, she is.
She's really tired and feels dizzy.
You need to go to bed.
Yeah.
Of the shenanigans.
The shenanigans. We have other creatures that live with us too.
Yeah.
This is Minnie Mae. Actually, these are our last 2 cast members from To Kill a Mockingbird.
Oh.
No, we have 3 still, I guess. We have Scouty.
Scout.
So this is Mayella. That's Dill. There's Dilly Bean.
Get him go.
Dilly da Dilly Bean.
Run like the
Look at
wind
him
blows.
go. Look at him go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So we've got 3 dogs still with us in the cottage.
Do we count these as dogs?
Well, they used to be puppy cats, but cats are meaner than dogs. They're very stabby. So we still have 3 big dogs in Arkansas that we have to visit. We have partial custody of, I guess. Because they are too big for this little cottage. So we got to get the house finished so we can bring our children back.
Our babies.
It's terrible. There's Mama.
Tita.
She just does whatever she wants.
Tita. What's he doing, Tita? This
And
is my super feral cat who wouldn't let me look at
Go
her
show
when we
them how
first moved
feral
here.
your cat is.
Who's it, Tita? Well, she didn't like me outside still.
I know, outside lane is scary.
Tita.
See?
This is the cat that sleeps next to me on the bed at
Yeah.
night, but when we're outside, terrifying. You gotta be ready to go.
Oh no, she was loving on you. Now she's done. Too slow with the camera.
This is my feral. Here, let me see if somebody pick her up again. This is my feral cat right here. Oh, there's my feral cat. Yes, this is my feral cat. Yes, this is my feral cat. Wouldn't even let lady look at me.
How would it? You have 8, 10 scritches and that's
Yeah.
it.
That is it. I'm still a little bit feral.
So you're taking your new color chart, your new color wheel, putting it
Yeah.
up against our trim color
Yes. And I
in appropriate lighting.
still like the Marblehead Gold. I like this one pretty well too. This is the one you liked. Look how orange that looks.
it
That one
does.
is bleh.
No, I like the one you like.
I like, this is just a slightly lighter version of this, I think.
Now, I will say, is that way more yellow than what we saw in that video?
No, I think what was on the video was way more yellow than this.
Really?
Like more yellow. This
Okay.
is more gold.
Okay. Gold is a hard color to achieve.
It is a hard
I
color.
try to create it in Adobe Illustrator.
Yeah.
And it's really tough.
I like both of those. They're very, very, very similar.
Yeah. But the one on the right is just a little golder, a little happier.
Yeah, this one has a little more green in it, I think. Don't
yeah,
you?
absolutely. Or black, one of the two.
Yeah. Yeah, I should ask you what color has, I should ask the
It's
color
hard
guy.
to say. I mean, it could be, I don't know if they do CMYK like I do.
Right.
But if I were doing that CMYK, it could have a little more blue in it. So CMYK has no green. It just
Okay.
makes blue. It just makes green from blue and yellow.
Okay. I still think that's the one, don't you?
K stands for black, if y'all didn't know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, CNY. So
Hang
cyan.
on. Let me see if
okay.
I can figure it out.
All right.
CNYK.
CM.
M. So cyan, magenta, yellow, and
Black.
why is it K?
Because I don't know. I don't know why it is. It
Does
just
anyone
is.
know why K is black and CNYK?
That's a good question.
not a Kanata color.
We're gonna cut that.
Okay.
Now we have to leave it in. That made you actually laugh. And cough.
He got me some Delsum though. I'm gonna sleep like a log
Robitussin.
tonight. Oh, Robitussin. Just like my mommy used to get me when I was like 4.
Yeah.
Robitussin DM, dextromethorphan, baby. I'm gonna sleep like a log.
Good.
And so will you.
You think I'll actually sleep through the
Yeah.
night for once? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, goodbye.
Okay, bye.
So what is the text you said?
I just got a text from Visit Natchez. Somebody's at the visitor center who has come to Natchez to see Hope Farm. And they want a tour. And I had to tell the people at Visit Natchez, I have the flu, I think. But they're happy, they're here for a few days and they're happy just to see it. So hopefully they'll just like drive through
We are giving private tours for $2,000 a piece.
Well, I told them that you'd give them the whole tour if they tell us what days. I will not be giving the whole tour.
We're just giving out free tours now.
Hush.
Don't tell all the people that. We'll have people showing up every day. You kidding me?
I didn't say free tours. Did I say free tours? I said you'd give them a tour.
A tour. $2,000. Thank you, goodbye.
What are you doing?
Well, some of these, I got these round head flat heads so that they would screw in easier.
You made poor choices.
Well, they did screw in easier.
Yeah.
But some of them kind of stick out still. So, but we did find some old screws.
Yes. I
We're
had
good.
put some in a safe place.
And then we stumbled across them.
Yeah.
So we don't have enough for all of them, but I'm going to take out any that are sticking out and replace them with the old ones.
And what have I allowed you to do? Me using that word is going to make a lot of people mad.
Because they all know that I am way more detailed than you as a painter. You're gonna let me paint the inside of the trim here
Yes, you paint like you sweep.
perfectly
The floor.
and with fluidity and beauty,
Precision.
Yes,
Yes,
you're
all in the
exactly
same
right.
direction.
I sweep wonderfully.
Yeah.
I paint wonderfully.
Look, those are like the only
Good stuff, I guess.
those are the only 2 things you still do like a 14-year-old boy. Everything else, you've grown up, you're a full-grown man, you know how to do it.
Uh-huh.
You do it properly and you do it with precision and skill. Don't you be wiggling those eyebrows at me. You're just not painting and sweeping.
But today I have on a different blue shirt.
It's a different blue shirt.
That's what my brother gave me. He lives in New York.
You're a blue shirt guy.
I am blue shirt guy. That's true.
Okay, I'm gonna keep painting now because I feel a nap coming on hard.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Was that mockingbird mocking you?
Mockingbird is
mocking me. See, I did.
I see what you did. I got more mail, and this is from my friend Janet in Pennsylvania. She's one of my Instagram friends. I talk to Janet almost every day.
In Virginia?
Pennsylvania.
Virginia, same thing.
Oh, she sent me real mail for my birthday. It's
Aw.
a birthday card from Janet.
Oh,
She wanted to send some real mail
that's
in a
nice.
pink envelope too.
Yeah.
There's cake on the front. I love cake.
Yeah.
Thank you, my
Usually,
sweet friend.
it's what do you get for your birthday?
Oh, big cookie.
Big
But there's
cookie.
no place to get a big cookie.
There's no
here.
big cookie here. What are we
No.
gonna do?
I don't know.
We may be. Are we gonna be in Arkansas anyway?
Maybe.
We'll get you a big cookie there.
So,
Thank you, Janet.
birthday card from Janet. Thank you. Mog. That's not even your food bowl. That's doggy food that Tank didn't eat for breakfast. Psst, psst, psst. Mog. That's not for you, buddy. I mean, I guess if you can climb up on the bed and climb up on the nightstand and eat it, it's for you. It's not gonna hurt you. Mog. You got your eating ears on? Got your eating ears on, buddy? Mogs. Mogs. Nope. I have found a bowl of food. It is my bowl of food. I won't eat it all. What do you think about the kitty cats, Minnie Mae? Do you hate them with your whole soul? Should you tell everybody how vicious you are? That you, and I'm not even being facetious, that you're really very mean? Oh my gosh, you're a mess. You are a mess. You need to go to the groomer.
Anybody else have a problem with fire ants? Can't stand those little buggers. Put this fire ant killer on there. Usually works pretty well, but there's so many. Look how mad they are. They are biting and mean. How you like being on TV all the time, Eddie?
I haven't looked at myself on it yet. I haven't checked myself out on there like
You
that.
gotta go and check it out.
I usually let it build up so I can watch a couple episodes.
There you go. Somebody needs to appreciate this beautiful work you're doing. Besides me.
Yeah.
Just like that. So this may be unpopular. I don't know if y'all saw us with the last windows, but we are wood puttying the screw holes and the joints on these weight pockets. Our thinking is, well, we had to dig them out this time and it worked fine. So in 100 years, if somebody else has to dig them out, well, tough. But we wanted them to look better while we lived here at least. So that's what we did. You pretty anyway, that's right. This is Eddie. Eddie, say hi to everybody.
Hello.
He's got sawdust and paint all over him because he has been making this beautiful. Man, that looks really good, man. Wait till we get some paint on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so next you're gonna get this. Okay. It's coming along. Well guys, I'm about to go get this vlog put together so you can watch it at a decent hour. Got some things done around here today, and our workers probably got way more done than we got done today. So I'm excited about that. But I've got really good news for you before I go. The water company called this morning and said, you know what? That was a strange anomaly. We don't know exactly what happened, but we're just gonna level that back down to an average of what you've been paying, which is a very reasonable rate. And that will be your bill for that month. And we'll just kind of monitor your meter for the next couple of months, make sure everything is good. So using common sense, looking at that one way out of character month and saying there was something wrong there, so we're just gonna take care of that. Isn't that great when utilities do that? Hey, we gotta talk good about water around here now in Natchez, Mississippi. So we're very happy about that. I'm gonna go get this vlog put together, and we will probably work more tonight. We'll see how Lane Eden's feeling, and we will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.